Hey everybody, I'm back. T-Vlog is back in the house again. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a wonderful and blessed Prophet's Day. Thank you all for coming back again and seeing what I'm doing now. So if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so over here. Just like it says, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, hit a thumbs up as well, leave a comment down below. Share the videos everywhere we go and tell everybody that me and my buddy over here is on this video. Now, I'm coming back with you guys from the 12 Days of Christmas cook-off. Yes, if you had tuned in on those 12 days of Christmas, you will know exactly everything that I had cooked on those days. As well as my series sisters, my YT sisters, you know them. Vel Can Cook and it's SAC, J, and T, Life in Iowa. Her channel as well. Okay? And you'll know what they cook too in their top tier video of their recipes as well. So this video here is definitely telling about my top tier recipes as well as how I felt about the cook-off. But let me help my buddy here. He tangled up in my lights. Come on, man. I just need you to sit down for a little bit, okay? You and the acorn. Just go over and sit on down. All right. Okay, my buddy is holding on to those papers with these Q&A questions while I stay lit up for y'all. I gotta stay down. Let me fix my lights, y'all. Let me fix my lights. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, let me straighten y'all up. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I gotta keep blinging over here. This is about the most bling I'm gonna give y'all. So I gotta give y'all these questions, okay? Yeah. You know, of course, I bought a series a while back, actually in October. And that was Everything's a Pumpkin Spice series, okay? And that one was really, really good. But that series I did by myself, okay? Didn't have anyone to do it. Offered several channels to participate. No one was able to participate, but that's okay. I still did it anyway, all right? So with that being said, this series, I was so proud to see my YT sisters step in and say, hey, we're going to do this series with you. And not only that, but there's a bonus. You win $25, but you got to be on that live starting December the 21st at 4 p.m. Be there or be there. I ain't going to say be square because all of us ain't square. But be there and be there, okay? So you can win. But also, one of the channels decided to do a super bonus. They wanted to donate $15. So basically, if you get, whoever gets all the answers right on the first part, which is the top tier recipes from each channel, wins $25. But whoever gets the answer right for the bonus question wins $15. Okay? But it'll be wonderful if the person that that gets all of them right will win $40. So that's how that's going to roll. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, y'all, let me get in here and let me talk about this series, okay? All right. Because I think I'm wasting enough of your time. All right. So let me show you. Do you want me to take my glasses off? Oh, I can leave them on. Okay. All right. The 12 Days of Christmas, okay? Cook-off series. And we started this December 1st, 2023. I'm telling you guys that this series will go down in history because I've yet to see anyone do anything like this on YouTube. So I'm grateful that me and my YT sisters that came together did this together. Okay? So with that being said, here's the Q&A. Okay. The first question is, why did I want to do this series? Okay. And there's several answers to that. Okay. Why I wanted to do this series was because I thought about when we were growing up, when I was growing up as a kid, and I don't know about you guys, but you know, all the traditional Christmas songs are no longer being sung anymore. Not much anymore in this time. Every song that you hear now is, "Oh my baby, I want is you for Christmas," and just other stuff. But you don't hear stuff about much Jingle Bell much, you know. And if you hear Jingle Bell, it's always changed up. You don't hear "I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas" no more. You don't hear "Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, how lovely are your branches," or even the 12 Days of Christmas. Now, I'm going to tell you, I haven't heard the 12 Days of Christmas song in so long till I almost forgot about the lyrics of the 12 Days of Christmas. So it took me back to saying, let's get back to the lyrics of our traditional Christmas songs, you know, and what was it like, you know what I'm saying? So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to do the 12 Days of Christmas, because I'm used to the nostalgic way of Christmas. I like it. It was fun. It was happy, bring warmth and coziness and love and stuff to your heart. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to do this. Another one is, I did the series because of the first 12 days, 1 through 12. Being a cooking channel, it is really hard to figure out what to do on Vlogmas, okay? So with that being December, with this being December, and then the 1st of December coming up, what better way is to kick off the 1st of December with Vlogmas 1, the 12 Days of Christmas. You know, I don't want to be in November doing a series that's from November to December. I want to be in December that's doing something that's in December. So that was the purpose of me doing or bringing this to me, and me bringing this to the community and my YT sisters. So that was, it gave a lot of joy to me. Now, I know I heard it from them, and they definitely enjoyed it. So, yes, I am appreciative of doing, you know, being able to bring something new and exciting for us. So, now, during Christmas time, this is another reason why. During Christmas time, we have to cook leading up to Christmas. So, why not cook some of our favorite dishes? You know what I'm saying? Or bring something that leads to it. Because if you listen to the lyrics, we basically made stuff that was based on each lyric, okay? Day 1, a partridge in a pear tree. We had to cook something or make something that started with the P. Day 2, 2 turtle doves. We had to cook something that started with the T. You know, and it was cool. You know what I'm saying? That's what made it so much fun. You know, figuring up recipes, okay? Then also, you know, that was like the step into bringing each day something new to do. So once the video is uploaded, we feel like that we done our day of Vlogmas. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't want to be a cooking channel and doing something day 1 for Vlogmas, just probably vlogging, going to the store or something like that. Don't get me wrong. That is cool. Whatever, you know, everybody does for Vlogmas. But, you know, I know that my channel is based on cooking, so I wanted to bring something, being in a cooking channel, to bring something that was fun and unique and different. So that was the purpose of it. Okay. Another question is, to myself is, I already had done this series before. Not the Christmas series, but I did the pumpkin spice series. That was in October, which is Everything is a Pumpkin, Everything's a Pumpkin Spice series. And there was a giveaway for that. So it was fun. It was great. We had people that tuned in There was giveaway. It was fun on the live doing the giveaway. Someone won the giveaway. And so, hey, it was beautiful. Okay. Now, next question. Was it hard figuring out recipes? For me, yes. It really was. It was hard for me figuring out some recipes. However, some of my recipes you did not know that I had to make another recipe to make one recipe. So like there was a drink that I made called a cranberry orange cider. I had to make the cranberry orange cider I had to make an apple cider for the cranberry orange cider. You know, you wouldn't believe it, but the lazy lasagna, it had leftovers from previous days before in it. So I had made a salsa for day 2's dip. So I had some salsa left over from that. I had spaghetti bolognese sauce left over from it. So this also helped with some of the other parts of the recipe to make that lazy lasagna popping. Y'all, it was so delicious. So yes, yeah, yeah. So now the second tier questions. What was my purpose of doing this series? My purpose was to bring, to get others to 1 through 12 days of cooking. Because think about it, this is December, and we be thinking about what I'm going to make for Christmas, or what we're going to get for Christmas. And I know for me, I be focused on going in the stores, probably shopping and getting whatever I need to get to make for Christmas, opposed to not thinking about, okay, well, you need to be focused on what you're going to be eating before leading up to that day. So that was a great thing. It was also a wonderful thing with cleaning out my freezer, so using up some of the utilizations of my food bank haul meals. Because you wouldn't believe that the meatball subs came from food bank haul, the meat, even the spaghetti bolognese, the ground turkey, and some of the sauces that came from the meatball sub and the spaghetti bolognese. The only thing from the spaghetti bolognese that didn't come from the food bank was the fire roasted tomatoes and I believe that the beef broth too. And it was one more thing, but from the spaghetti bolognese, it was the spaghetti didn't come from the food bank, but the meat, the carrots, everything else came from a food bank haul. Okay, so it was basically utilizing what I had gotten from my food bank, local food bank, and church that gave away for Thanksgiving over the week and the months and stuff. So I was able to utilize that into this series, and so I'm grateful. So now the next one was sharing recipes. Was wonderful. I loved sharing recipes. This was another part. I loved sharing the recipes with you all, as well as with my YT sisters. We were able to learn from one another, like life in Ottawa. I love those green beans, Parmesan green beans. I'm going to make them for Christmas with a ham. And then my sister's taco bake, I told her I'm going to get that one, and I'm going to make that one. It's going to probably be a little bit after Christmas, but I'm going to make that taco bake, y'all. Yes, and that pasta salad that Life in Ottawa made as well. I'm thinking about making that and taking it to the function. So, yes, the sharing of the recipes was awesome. And that's also to share with you guys what we cook up leading up to Christmas. What will our family eat during this time of the year? Okay. So also, I wanted to start a new trend in the cooking channel community because I most of us we cook cookies, we cook desserts and stuff, and I'm pretty sure everybody has their own trend or their series or whatever they're doing at that time. But I thought that maybe some of us could come together and do this as something new, and that will also be exciting, and it will bring a lot more growth, more communication, more, learning more from one another, learning different recipes from one another, and learning from one another, and learning how to be in unity when it comes to things like this here. So I just think it was really cool. Okay, so the next one. Did I enjoy doing this series? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I truly enjoyed doing this series, but let me get it right. Yes, I did. And doing this series with my YT sisters, it was a joy. I enjoyed it. I loved it every step of the way, even when I was tired. But when I say but, I say but because I was tired. Yeah, I was tired. Like, it got to some days where I would get up, literally knew that I had to make a meal, and I literally did not feel like doing it. I was just tired. It was exhausting. And so I was just like, let me go on and do it and get it out the way. Because I know if I do this now and I get this out the way, then, hey, bam, I do it. I'm going to tell you now, except 3 of those meals that I had made, three days I had made, all the rest of them was made in the morning. All of those dishes were made early in the morning because I knew if I get up and get it done out the way, then I could go on with the rest of my day. And then dinner was already ready. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. Just like that lazy lasagna. Okay. Okay, and so now we're going to get into the recipes. Yay, the good part. Okay, day 1 recipe. What's my poppin' poppers, y'all? Y'all remember these lights sitting around them. The poppin' poppers. Okay, y'all, what was my like about the poppin' poppers? I like the flavor, the combination of the bacons that was in the cream cheese. I had a bourbon brown sugar bacon and a hickory flavor bacon. And if you have not seen my live on me being in the store getting this bacon, that's where I went to my local Hy-Vee and I got the bacon. And I only got a couple of slices of each. But y'all, that bacon was popping through those cream cheese on poppers, and that crust on that flaky and good soft croissant. Y'all, let's taste that. Did I have any dislikes about it? No, I didn't. Was it anything that I would change from it? No, that was nothing to change. Okay, so let's get in day 2. The TNT dip for turtle doves. And of course, the first one was for poultry and a pear tree. But so the TNT was for the turtle doves. What was my like about it? The cream of mushroom, it paired very well in the dip. With when you got through mixing everything up. Because I was confused, like cream of mushroom. I've never used cream of mushroom in a dip before. So I was confused about that. But it really paired very well, y'all. It paired very well. Very well. Was there a dislike? I felt like the dip was a little bit too loose. I think it should have been a little thicker. But I think what was my problem is because I kept it on a little bit too long. And what was it be anything that I would change from it? Yes, because my cheese was frozen, and like I told you, I was utilizing what I already had on hand. I already had Velveeta cheese, but I had chopped it up and diced it up, stuck it in my freezer. Maybe if I had kept it out like maybe a day or 2 ahead of time in the refrigerator, and it would be unthawed, then I think that wouldn't have made the dip too loose. But all in all, the dip was still very tasty, and I liked it. Okay. Day 3. Three French hens. This was the toughest because, and it's so funny, because I wasn't for sure what I was going to make. So I was thinking about making some French fries, y'all. But I was like, that's just too common. So I had to go through figuring out what I was going to make. And my daughter said, Mama, we're going to have some fish. And I said, fish. It starts with F. Yes, fish. So then I went and looked at my freezer, and I had a couple of pieces of frozen, like 3 pieces of frozen flounder left in there in a package from Aldi's. I said, I can make this flounder, y'all. So I made the flounder, and I put some of that herb and province on there. That was so good, y'all. It was so good. Was it, what was my likes? It was delicious. Hands down, it was so delicious. Dee Dee paired it off with some roasted vegetables, and we had salad. So it was super easy. I didn't have to do any sides, but I cooked the fish. So was there any dislikes? There was no dislikes. Was there anything I would have changed from it? No, there was nothing I would change from it. Okay, day 4, the calling birds. Calling birds starts with the C. So day 4, be mindful as you watch this video, because there is going to be some questions after I get through reading these all. Okay? Because this is going to be helping you with the bonus win. Okay? Calling birds day, I cooked 3 things. Now, one of them was supposed to have been the title of it, but I cooked 3 things, but only one could be the title of it because that was what I was judging on. So whatever the title is on that, that's only what I'm judging on, not the other 3 things. So I want y'all to understand that. However, there's going to be a question based on some days on here, okay? Now, these 3 days, I said these 3 days. These 3 things, I'm still going to say what I liked about it. So the only one I'm judging on today is the chicken and dumplings. So the chicken and dumplings, very, very tasty. Very quick and easy, very tasty. It was a quick and go chicken and dumpling that I made. And that was an easy recipe, and I loved it. I loved it. Hands down, it was one of my favorite. And so, did I have any dislikes about it? No. I had no dislikes about it, you know. Okay. And so, day 5, 5 golden rings. Day 5, the guacamole dip. It was good. It was very good. It's very good. What was there some likes that I liked about it? I like the flavors. It all blended very well together. Dislikes, a little more seasoning is what I should have added to it. I don't think it was seasoned enough, but you know, it was kind of plain to me. Would I have changed anything? I probably wouldn't have added the tomatoes. But, I mean, because I like guacamole without tomatoes, but I was just trying something new with the tomatoes. So, yeah. Day 6. Now, mind you, day 6 was the day that me and Buddy put a gingerbread house together. So, this was for the geese lanes. I almost said golden geese, y'all. The geese lanes. That's why I say we got to get back to our nostalgic Christmas songs, y'all. Because it's like we forgetting that. You know, it's lovely to keep that in, you know, alive. So our kids can know what it was like. You know, our grandkids and stuff. Okay. It was fun. There was no dislikes. There was nothing to change. It was fun. That's all I want to say. So that day, it typically get a judge. It was judged on fun. But there's no dislikes and no change. Okay, 7 swans of swimming, which is day 7. Day 7 was my spaghetti with bolognese sauce. Awesome flavors together, y'all. Spot on. hit that table, y'all. Was spot on. Was there any dislikes? There was no dislikes. Was there any changes? None at all. So I loved it. I loved it. Okay. So 8th day, egg made some milking. So remember the 8th day. And keep in mind the 4th day. So the 8th day, I made 3 things as well. But I'm only judging on 1, okay? So the judge was the title of the mint hot chocolate, okay? And the mint hot chocolate, I loved it. It was beautiful. The flavors was spot on with the candy bars inside there. It ramped up the mint a little more potent a little bit. However, that flavor blended in real good. Now, you seen when I was stirring it, you seen the little chocolate up in there. That was more of from the candy bar. So I just constantly kept blending it, but it was very, very delicious. Was there any dislikes? No, there was no dislikes. Would there be anything I would change? Not really. Not really. So, but it was delicious. Okay, so the 9th day, y'all, the 9th day. Okay, 9 days was 9 ladies dancing. And them 9 ladies dancing, y'all, they were dancing for the lemon pepper chicken. Lemon pepper chicken. And so, with that being said, was there likes? I said I like the salt-free lemon pepper seasoning that I had purchased from, I believe it was Target, when I had got that salt-free lemon pepper chicken, and I was utilizing it. It was like $1.96 or $1.80 something at Target, and I got that a long time ago. But I said I got to make something for 9 ladies dancing. I was trying to remember what I wanted to make. I was going to make some lemon pineapple upside down cakes, some little mini ones. But I said, no, I'm not going to do that. So I just decided to make some lemon pepper chicken, because that helped me to be more closer to my couple of other recipes that same couple of days later. So was there any dislikes? No, there was no dislikes. Was there any changes? Yes, it was some changes, because I added just a little salt, which was a little pinch of Himalayan salt. I cracked it in the video, so you can see me going the Himalayan salt, even though I use salt-free lemon pepper chicken. Lemon pepper seasoning. I'm glad I did that, because lemon pepper seasoning itself has salt in it, and you cannot minimize the salt intake when you already bought just plain lemon pepper seasoning. But with salt-free seasonings, you can add your Himalayan or kosher salt to that based on your limitations, okay? How much you think would be limited for your own usage. So that's why I like salt-free meals. Salt-free seasonings, I'm sorry, y'all. And meals, too. Because you can add your own, and you don't have to worry about it being too much. Okay. 10 Lords of Leaping. That was the lazy lasagna. Hands down, that lazy lasagna was delicious. Would there be anything that I would change? No. Was there dislikes? There was none. Everything, it was delicious. It was on point. Okay. 11 pipers piping. Levers, them pipers, they were piping for those potatoes au gratin, y'all. Them potatoes au gratin was on point, y'all. So that's what I had that same night with that lemon pepper chicken. I made 2 videos in one night, but I had to upload both in different separate days. Okay. So, what did I like about it? I liked the flavors that I had blended in together. Sometimes I normally would put onion in my potatoes au gratin, but this particular time I did not do it, because I think if I had put onions, it would have been scalloped potatoes to me opposed to potatoes au gratin. And the flavor of mixing the almond milk with a little whipping cream really gave it a good consistency of getting the cheese to melt, and it made as the potatoes were thinly sliced, cut thin with the seasoning on it, it condensed down to its own cream, and it wasn't loose or watery or anything like that. So it was so creamy. Those potatoes were well done. They were very well seasoned. You could taste the seasoning on each potato as you ate through it. So yes, it was delicious, y'all. Was there any dislikes? There was none on that at all. When I made it in one of my small ramekins. And would there be anything that I would change from that? Not at all. Okay. 12 days. 12 drummers are drumming. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. This was a day that I had dedicated to my mother. And I wanted to bring something that was very, very special to me and my nostalgic heritage of growing up. And that was the purpose of me making the Devil's Food chocolate cake. And the Devil's Food chocolate cake, it brought back so many wonderful memories. I could just like picture us sitting around the Christmas tree watching the black and white A Christmas Carol, Scrooge, eating on that chocolate cake, and me drinking on some milk, eating that chocolate cake. And we watching this movie, you know, and we would always watch Charlie Brown Christmas, Garfield's Christmas. We would watch the old cartoon, what is it? The Grinch Stole Christmas, Frosty the Snowman. These are all nostalgic cartoons, you know. Mickey Mouse First Christmas. It was so many of them, even like all of the old ones. What is that? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Just all the old cartoons. Heat Miser cartoon, you know, Christmas cartoons. So we was, you know, this one here was a very memorable one to me, and it hit the most home to me. So I enjoyed it. And when I got through making that cake, y'all, there was no dislikes at all. It was on point. I made it a little much healthier than my mom did. My mom used to make the cake. She would use vegetable oil, but I used olive oil. She didn't put cinnamon in hers, but I put a little cinnamon in mine so I can enjoy a slice. Because if you put a little cinnamon, you know, in your food, it'll keep your glycemic down a little bit, so you can still be able to enjoy it. And then what else? The icing was the right type of icing. I was concerned about it. In the video, you probably heard me say, I didn't get those peaks like she did, but the icing that I made was the right type of icing that she made several times for that cake. Now, she did use the 7-minute icing with the peaks and stuff, but this one here, I do remember her making this one frequently all the time for that cake. So that's why I made that one. So now, my drums are drumming. The top 2-tier recipes for me. My first top recipe is chicken and dumplings. And my second main top tier is Devil's Food chocolate cake. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna start back to look like a clown over here. Yeah. Yes. So now you know my top tiers, okay? Now, I'm just waiting on my girls, them to give their top tiers. once we get their top tiers, once you get their top tiers from, you must go to their channel and get their top tier recipe. And then we will see you back here on live the 21st of December, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, okay? Now, my video, this one here, will be out on the 18th. And you will get it at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time as normal as all my other ones, okay? So, this will be on the 18th, hopefully the 18th, if my thing will load up right. But yes, you'll get it on then. So, with that being said, I'm just waiting on my girls with their top tier recipes. Don't y'all miss it. Like I said, there is a bonus, $15. You must know the 2 days that I cooked 3 recipes on. And I'm going to say it now. The 2 days were day 4. And you must know at least one of the recipes. You can't say the title recipe. Day 4 was the chicken and dumpling title. But what was the other 2 recipes that I cooked on day 4? I cooked some Christmas cookies and a cranberry orange cider. So if you get in one of those for day 4, because you're doing good, okay? But you can't mention the top title, the one that was judged. You only can mention the ones that were not judged. Okay. Then day 8 was I cooked meatball subs and the mint chocolate chip ice cream pie. Okay? So these are the 2 days that I cooked 3 recipes on. Okay? Now, you can't mention the mint hot chocolate cocoa because that was the title that was being judged. But you can mention the ice cream pie, but you got to say mint chocolate chip ice cream pie or meatball subs. Okay? So it was day 4 and day 8 was the 2 days that I cooked 3 recipes on, okay? And this is for the win for the $15, okay? Then you must also know my 2 top tier recipes, which is chicken and dumplings and the devil's food chocolate cake, okay? So if 2 separate people win, then one get $25, the other one get $15. But if the same person win, you get $40. All right. So see you on the next one. Bye.